Hey first graders, today I'm sitting in my son's room with all his Legos because you are going to work with Legos or blocks or something you have at your house to make different kinds of graphs. You can see here on my screen that I have 3 different kinds of graphs. I have a bar graph asking what kind of pet do you own. This bar graph shows that most people own a cat, then dog, then goldfish, hamster, and rabbit. This is a type of graph that you can use to help figure out how many of something people have. Then we have a pictograph, and this pictograph shows how many apples have been sold. In January, 10 apples have been sold, and I know it's 10 apples because down here in my key, it tells me that one picture of an apple equals 10 apples. Then in February, a lot more apples were sold, 10, 20, 30, 40. Then in March, 10, 20, half an apple equals 5 apples, so 25, and then April, 20 apples. Then the last type of graph is a pie graph, and this pie graph shows us people's favorite pizza toppings. Half the people like pepperoni. Today I'm going to make my graphs using Legos. I'm going to make a bar graph, a pictograph, and a pie graph. My job will be to grab a few different types of Legos. So I'm going to grab a small handful here. These are my block Legos. Then I'm going to grab a few of these. We call these flat pieces. And that's what my son and I call these. And lastly, I'm going to grab some skinny pieces. Okay? So I could figure out how do I want to sort these. I'm going to try and show you my Legos that I have here. Alright? I could sort these by color. Let's say I have a lot of blue here. I could do my blue pieces, and then I'm not really sure. These are different colors. I got a white here, black. There's a lot going on here. I don't want to do it by color. I think I want to sort it by type. So I got my blocks. Okay, these are all block Legos. Then I'll do my skinny Legos. And then I will do my flat Legos. Okay, oh, this one's together. So now I have my 3 different types of Legos. Okay, I counted my blocks, or my Legos. I have 10 of the flat pieces. I have 7 of these skinny pieces, and I have 7 blocks. Now it's time to make my graph. Alright. So if I have my bar graph here, how many flat pieces did I have? That's right, 10. So I'm going to color all the way up to 10. Here's the number 10. So I got to color in this bar. My coloring is quick and a little sloppy. Please forgive me. Alright, I think I said I had 7. Oh, there's no 7 here. I see 6 and 8. Well, 7 comes between those. So I'm going to color up just part way between 6 and 8. And I'll color that in. And then lastly, I also had 7 blocks. And I color that in, as so. Alright, there, my bar graph is done. Now, I go to my pictograph, and my key, 1 square is going to equal 2 blocks. So I had 10 flat pieces, so I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now I had 7 skinny, so 2, 4, 6. Oh, I can't make a full square, so I'm going to make a little rectangle. 7. Same with my blocks. 2, 4, 6, 7. I should probably fix that. Just want to make it look more like a square. Alright, there is my pictograph. Lastly, I have my pie graph. The pie graph is going to be tricky because I know I have 24 pieces. 10 plus 7 is 17, plus 7 is 24. Or if I said 7 plus 7, that's 14. 14 plus 10 is 24. So the pie graph's a little tricky in trying to figure out. So if this whole pie is 24 pieces, well, I don't have half of them would be 12. I don't have 12 pieces of anything. I have almost 12. So I'm going to say most of my Legos were flat pieces, but not quite half. So my line is going to turn here a little bit. Maybe up. Not quite half. So that would be 10. 10 of my Legos were flat pieces. So I'll color that in. Let's get my pen here. I color that in. And coloring that in. Colors. Anyway, then the next part would be my 7 blocks and my 7 flat pieces. So I think I will just draw a line right in half of what's left. Nope. What's half of what's left? About there. So now these two pieces are equal. One of them is my skinny blocks. Color that in. And one is my block pieces, and I color that in. And these are the 3 different ways to make a graph. Now it will be your turn, and afterwards there will be questions for you to answer.